All right, for this next one, we are going to use this website right here. It's called Atl Achieve. This guy does a little bit more, like I said in the first video, he does a little bit more of the explanations behind why things work. So if you're wanting to dig in a little bit further than Flippity was more like there's a game and you put your pieces in it and you go on and use it, this is more about the design behind it. I go into his resources page, and that's where we're going to be playing around today. Again, we're focusing kind of on Google Sheets. And the area I am focusing on first is going to be this language arts area. You'll see that in here. We've got the emoji writing prompt and the generator below. So he has the how-to in his website link, and he also has the Google Sheet link as well. So I want to go ahead and pull that sheet link up. And down here, you'll see in the tabs, he has 2 emojis, 3 emojis, 4, 5. And then down here, you've got a data tab. And in that data tab, you have all of the emojis that it can possibly choose from. So that's where your customization can come from if you wanted to put something in or take something out that you didn't like. So again, when they get this, you have to make sure that you come in and publish to the web. So you want to make sure that it's published, hit published, and then you've got an option to link or embed that into your web page. And then students can have that link. So you can share it with them and get that link. And then when they hit Control R, it's going to give them a new set of emojis. Okay. So what they can do for a writing assignment, so we're going to come back here and look at this one right here. So again, Control R to reload. Oh, I didn't put it in here. Okay. So if you were going to do like a writing assignment, they could copy and paste that set of emojis. So they can come in and take their emojis and copy them and then paste them into their Word document to start writing about their emojis that they have gotten. Another one could be fun is to write song lyrics with them. You could design an art piece and tell why those emojis were part of that art. You could do a lot of different things. The whole point is that it's random and kids like emojis. Now, he also has one on writing prompts as well. So if you're wanting more of a writing prompt, you can come in. He has it where you force copy and you can make your copy of it. And then right here, you have random phrases serving as prompts. They can be used as a title of a poem, subject of a story. The prompts are created by randomly combining an adjective with a noun. Okay, so again, you can come in and put your list of adjectives that may be more grade appropriate and nouns as well. And so you can come in and put that as you need, or change that as you need, customize it as you need. And then again, Control R is going to give you a whole set of kind of different ones to play around with. And so that one's kind of fun as well. You could put that with the Mad Libs, and that could be a lot of fun as well. They have a closed reading activity that you can look at. They have a student reading log activity that you can look at. So Language Arts has quite a few different things. Another one was discovering pi with Google Sheets. And what I thought was cool about this one is that, again, you've got all the different pieces, but they have pi poems. This one is also a found objects activity. So they're going to find objects within their home that are circular, and they either get a piece of string, a paper, a measuring tape, the ones that can kind of wrap around an object, things like that. And they start measuring, and then they go through the directions of measuring each part to be able to find pi. And so again, they're using all of those different things in the chart and get their data to be able to figure out the relationships between circumference and diameter. And so that can be kind of fun as they're learning how pi works and being able to discover that through the found objects, which is kind of fun. The next one I wanted to show was actually Battle Sheets. It actually gives you a battleship game, but online, and it's all about thinking, critical thinking, and communication, and those sorts of things. And then you can replay, delete the contents of your grid, and start over again, which can be kind of fun. But you can kind of see the different pieces here. I didn't go in as much detail on this one. I just wanted you to see that there is an option to do that. But that one's a really fun one. They type X, their letters in for the different ships, and then they type X's for their bombs, and then they can see what their board looks like and your board looks like, and that's pretty fun. Again, he's got so many different resources. These ones were the Google Sheets. If you go back to that resource page, then you can go and look at his topic of resources. But he also down here, down the side, has a labels for different things, and he has every available Google product that is out on the market. He has something for them that gives you some ways to look at it. He's one of the resources that I come in to learn new things as well, because he is constantly coming up with new ideas. And he also shares all of his templates and shows you how to make them, how they apply to different things, and kind of gives you an FAQ on what you could do otherwise. So I think he's a pretty good opportunity when you come in. He also does podcasts, which I think are pretty cool. So that when you come into the podcast, if you like listening to, he will come in. There's Apple and Google on the podcast there, or you can use the RSS feed and come in to hear what it is that he does. But he also will put them in his resources. So, for example, on the next one, you'll see how I'm going to use the two resources together with the podcast and this as well as for any of those wondering about what can you do, can you copy, distribute, etc. Again, as long as you tell them where it's coming from and do not charge, you're safe to be able to use any of the resources here. He's all about using it with kids. So there you are.